Hey nerd family, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do a quick review of the Discovery Plus streaming platform that has come out not that long ago. Now, I did want to get this video out sooner, but life has been coming at me fast, so I apologize it's a little bit late here. But we're going to take a quick little look to see what Discovery Plus is all about. Before we get into it, we're going to go ahead and roll that intro, and I'll see you back here in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope everyone out there is staying safe and staying healthy. Today we're going to take a quick look at the Discovery Plus and see if it's the streaming platform for you. Now, if you guys would like to see a more deep dive, full review into it, we can definitely look at different things here and there, but it's a pretty robust platform, and I just want to do a quick review just to kind of give you guys an idea here. And we can definitely break it down further if you'd like. Let me know in the comments down below. So I do think it's a pretty great platform. I haven't really found too many caveats that I can see with it. They definitely put a lot of time and effort into it, and I do hope it continues to improve, but it definitely has a lot going for it. So as you can see behind me, we are in the main screen here. It does have you choose your user profile, so that's something that is come to be known in most of the streaming platforms now, that you have your user profiles, so nothing new there, but it's great that they did implement that. So as it first loads up, you do have a lot of things kind of at you here. So across the top, you're going to have navigations here where it's going to be for you, which is going to be based on things that you like to watch. You can scroll across here, you got relationships. So that's going to give you some relationship-based shows, probably more dramas, things like that. As you scroll down into each category, you do have some other things you can do that are based on that category. So featured relationships, dating, weddings, I do, I don'ts, things like that. They're all based on that category you chose up top. So as we scroll back towards the top again, you got true crime. And of course, each category, like I said, is going to have subcategories down below. We're just not going to go into each and every one of them today, but you do have those subcategories. Now, home is not like your home screen. It's home-based shows. Then you have food. And you have the good old paranormal and unexplained, lifestyle, adventure and exploration, documentaries, nature and animals. Definitely no shortage of categories up at the top here. Science and technology, and automotive. So a lot of great categories to choose from. We're going to go ahead and go back over to For You. And of course, under each thing you do have the Add to My List, which is going to add it over to your list that I'll show you here after. But as you scroll down to the For You, you can see here there's the little circle icons for the different networks, so we can kind of scroll through and see that they do have a lot of different things here. So you have your Discovery Plus Originals, HGTV, Food Network, TLC, ID, History, Travel Channel, Magnolia Network, Discovery, Planet Earth, Animal Planet, Oprah Winfrey Network, A&E, Lifetime, Science, Do-It-Yourself Network, Cooking Channel, The Dodo, Pop Sugar, Now This, Seeker, Thrillist, Destination America, AHC, and Discovery Life. And I still don't even think that's all of them. So you have quite a bit of options to break it down here, so it's really great. Then of course you can keep scrolling down, and you have featured, recommended for you, based on some of the things that I've watched, Discovery Plus Originals, trending shows, and continue watching. It does also show your list there, so anything that you've added to your list will show up under the For You. You have a new to Discovery Plus, Celebrate Our Leading Women. There's just so many different subcategories for you to make sure to find what you're looking for. Then of course over on the left, you have this navigation bar. You can of course change your user profile up at the top there. You have Home, which is what we've been on the whole time. You can go over to Browse. When it loads up browse, it's currently selected on all, so it's going to browse all the different shows they have on the platform itself. But you can also break it down by network or by channel, so you can highlight the different one that you're looking for. Let's just go ahead, let's do HGTV. And when you highlight that, then you can go down. You have more categories here. You have trending, you can do A to Z, building and renovation, buy, flip, sell, decorate, design, so forth and so on. There's a lot of different categories that you can break down. For the purpose of this, we're just going to go to A to Z. And it's going to go ahead and give you your shows that are on HGTV A to Z. Now, it is a little confusing. Don't exactly know why. Some of them that come up, for example, you're looking at HGTV A to Z shows, but this one comes up and says it's Food Network. The only thing I can think is that it probably aired on multiple networks, Food Network and HGTV, so they just happen to show it under HGTV, but it is a Food Network show, and that happens with a few different things. It doesn't bother me. It's just kind of weird that they have a Food Network show under HGTV, but like I said, it was probably streamed on both services, so that's probably what's going on there. But as you can see, there's definitely quite a few shows on this platform, and this is just HGTV A to Z. Alright, so we're going to go back over to the left. You can also access your list over on the left over here, so you can see some of the things that I've added. You can also do a search here as well, and you can get into your account. So they definitely have a very user-friendly UI. Now, some of you might think it's messy because there's a lot going on, but I actually like that you can break it down, whether it be by network, whether it be by genre, whether it be by A to Z. I like that there's a lot of ways for you to break things down so you can find exactly what you're looking for. Now, I've went in and I've watched a few different things. I haven't had any issues with connectivity or with things buffering or anything like that. I did watch a couple older TV shows that, of course, were in like the letterbox, like the square, and it didn't bother me. You know, of course, it's going to be a little bit smaller screen on your big TVs, but that's just what it was shot in back in the day. That's just the nature of the beast. That's what it is. They really can't control it unless they were to kind of reproduce it and stretch it or something like that. But it didn't bother me that much. It looked good. Everything was great. And then, of course, if you watch newer shows, you don't have that problem. But I haven't come across anything bad or negative that I have to say yet. Now, I maybe didn't fully test it. Maybe I haven't found some of the bugs that some other people may be finding. It also depends what devices you're using it on. I have used it across a few different devices. Right now, I am using it here on Roku TV, but I have used it across multiple different devices and haven't really experienced any issues. That's really all there is for me to show you in the actual app itself, but I just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick little overview and show you that Discovery Plus is a great platform. I definitely think it's something you guys should try out. Some of the cell phone providers out there, I know Verizon for one, is definitely giving some promotional period time. Depending on what plan you're on, you may get a year for free, you may get 6 months for free. You know, there's definitely some things out there. I know if you sign up directly from the website, they currently are giving 1 month for free. So, I mean, there's definitely some free trials out there depending on what cell phone provider you have and things like that. But definitely something for you guys to try out. There's definitely a lot of great content on here. It's up to you if it's the content for you or not, but they have a big wide range of things, and I'm hoping that they just keep continuing to add to it going forward with all the different networks and channels and stuff that they own. I think it's going to get better, and they're going to keep adding the Discovery Plus originals. So I'm excited to see where it goes from here. Now, if after your subscription and you can decide to continue paying for it, as of right now, the price really isn't that bad for everything that it gives you. It starts at $4.99 a month if you want the ad version where you're going to get some ads here and there. I did not test out the ad version, so I don't know how many ads it actually gives you, but from what I've heard, it's not too horrible. But for only $6.99 a month, you can get the ad-free. So for me, it's worthwhile paying the extra few dollars to get the ad-free version. I'm someone who wants to spend as little amount of time as possible watching ads, so I definitely went for the ad-free version. But that's for you to kind of try out and see if you think the ads are going to be okay. If you're trying to, keep the cost down as little as possible, I definitely understand kind of being on a budget and being a cord cutter. You want to keep the cost as little as possible. So maybe you're someone who has the limited commercial option of Peacock and you want to go with the limited commercial option with this to try to keep your costs down. I totally get it, but I think for the extra few dollars a month as of right now is definitely worthwhile to have the ad-free version. Just my 2 cents, but definitely think it's good for you. Now, who knows if this price is going to stay the same. I would like to think that it's going to stay this way for at least a little while, because right now there's so many different streaming platforms that are kind of popping up there, and they're all wanting to be the best. They're all trying to, I think, win everybody. So I think they're all going to try to stay at that lower price point at the moment. I know Disney Plus is kind of increasing their price slightly when they're adding some new content here. I know Netflix just went up in price. Of course, Netflix is going to be on the higher end of the spectrum, but you do get a lot with Netflix. So I know these other ones that are coming out here, Apple TV and everything else, are trying to keep their costs a little bit lower. So hopefully the cost does stay to that $5-6 a month for the time being until kind of the dust settles on some of these. HBO Max, I know, is also up there in cost, but they are giving a lot of free trials and things of that nature for that as well. But I know that they were talking about having a lower cost alternative to have some limited ads on there to kind of be that comparison in price to some of these other cheaper ones. So we'll kind of see in the future how that rolls out there with HBO Max. But I think for some of these cheaper platforms, it's definitely a viable option for you to try out. Definitely at least try the free trial, and if you like it from there, consider definitely putting it in your arsenal of streaming platforms here. Now, like I said, if you guys want to see some more in-depth looks into this, if you want me to compare anything head-to-head, side-by-side, whatever you want me to do, if you want to see something in particular, let me know, and I can definitely make some other videos about it or make some posts on social media to kind of help you see more in-depth into it here. I can definitely do that for you. Now, if there's anything I forgot to mention, I'll make sure to leave it in the description down below. Of course, if you guys notice that there's something I forgot, or you just have some comments, questions, or concerns, leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely make sure to answer that for you. As always, guys, I thank everyone for watching and subscribing, and things are just definitely heating up with the streaming wars. I'm excited to see what else 2021 brings for streaming here. I think there's going to be some other new ones that hit the market. There might be some others that fall short here and may not last. We did lose a few at the end of 2020 / the beginning of 2021 here, but we'll kind of see how time will tell. But I think 2021 is definitely the year for all the different streaming platforms here. So definitely keep your eye out, and we'll definitely keep our eye out as well to kind of test them all out here for you. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to keep an eye at thenerdcircle.com, and also make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Nerd Circle. There may be some postings of things there and don't want you guys to miss, so make sure to follow along. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure to ring the bell so you get notified of any new videos to come out. You can also follow the links on the screen to the older videos. If you could, share this video across any social media platform that you like. And until next time, guys, stay nerdy.